So you nice guide yourself into the friend zone. Well, congratulations. Now let's get you out of it. So let's talk about the friend zone and how you got yourself in this predicament in the first place. You accepted something that you did not want because you couldn't have the other thing. And the other truth is this: we end up in a friend zone because we are not straightforward, we're not clear, we're not honest with women. And when you look at it from that perspective, we are the reason that we're in the friend zone. It's not their fault. It's not women's fault. Stop being angry at women because you got friend zoned. You friend zoned yourself because you weren't being clear. You weren't being straightforward. You weren't choosing to not accept friendship over something romantic or intimate because you were scared to say it for the most part. So stop blaming women. That's on you. The minute that you can take accountability for your doings and how you ended up in the friend zone and stayed in the friend zone for so long, because I know how painful that can be, you will start to change. Now, the greatest advice I ever got was this: you have to be okay with burning the bridge. Because the truth is this: you don't really want that friendship in a lot of cases, right? In a lot of cases, when you're in this friendship, you're just thinking about how you want to be with this girl intimately, how you want to date this girl, be with her more romantically, hook up with her, right? And so it's torturous. Every time you get with her and you hang out with her and talk to her, that's in the back of your mind. And a lot of nice guys are just hoping that one day this will change. One day it's going to change. And no, well, one day she's going to like me. You know, one day I'll have the courage to tell her. No, it's not going to happen like that. And you got to know that, because if you don't know that, you're just waiting around wasting time when you can be finding women who actually want to give you what it is that you're looking for. Have your wants, needs, and desires met. Now, the advice that I got was so solid that when I put it into practice, it worked. It took a situation that I was having trouble with this one woman, and it completely 180'd it. And I shared this story in a previous video about this girl that I would have who would come over, she would make music with me all the time, and she would flirt, but whenever I went to take initiative to make the move, she would always reject me. And it was always painful because she would always do it. But looking back on it, I don't think she was doing it consciously. I think she was responding to my way of being. I never made it clear that I wanted to hook up with her, that I wanted something intimate with her. I never made that clear. I was insinuating these things and I wasn't being very clear. Women don't catch that stuff. Some do, but most don't. So as the man, you have to be straightforward, direct, but at the same time, with that, be willing to burn the bridge if you do not get what it is that you want, right? Sounds selfish, but sometimes you have to be selfish, or you're going to end up in a situation where you're wasting time, you're wasting brain power, you're wasting energy that you don't have, that you could be using to focus on a girl who actually wants to be with you that way. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're in a friend zone situation right now, be very clear about what it is you're looking for. Tell her, stop, hey, hang on a second, I gotta tell you what I'm looking for here. I'm looking, honestly, I like you, and I want something intimate here, right? Or like, you're super sexy, like, I wanna get with you. Be clear and recognize this, that you're probably going to get rejected, especially if it's somebody that you've been friends with for a while and you try to pull that, right? You're probably gonna get rejected. But at least you did this. You planted the idea in her mind. Now she's gonna think about it. Now, I'm not saying she's gonna say yes, but she's gonna think about it. It's gonna be in her mind. But like I said, always be willing to burn that bridge if necessary. Now, if you're truly okay with being in the friend zone, meaning that you don't mind it, there's no problem. Then continue being friends with this person. But just know that a lot of guys are not, and a lot of guys are bullshitting themselves, claiming that they are happy being friends with this person, when truthfully, that's not really what they want. They're kind of in denial. Now, this next part is the most important piece. Going forward, how do you make sure that you never get put in the friend zone again? You have to be direct. You have to be straightforward. You have to set the tone, because if you don't set the tone and you don't say these things, you're wondering why she isn't catching it because you're being subtle about it. Subtle doesn't work with women. Women are subtle. They communicate subtly with men because that's their way of communicating. Women are expecting us to be straightforward, straight to the point, stop beating around the bush, because that's almost what's expected of us as masculine men. And we do that, right? We call our friends out on shit. We call people out on stuff. But for some reason, when we meet a girl that we like, we can't call it out that we like her, right? So that's just a problem that we have, especially, it's more of a nice guy problem. We're waiting around as nice guys hoping for things to change. So moving forward, every time you meet a girl, every time you go out and approach, you need to be direct, you need to be clear, you need to let her know you like her like that. Not like, oh, I like you, I think you're a nice person, we should hang out sometime. No, like, I like you, I think you're sexy, I'm over here talking to you because I'm interested. I'm not interested in being friends, I already have enough girlfriends, or I don't need friends right now. Like, I'm looking for a sexual interest, somebody with chemistry. Someone I have chemistry with. This will stop you from getting friends on. Yes, you may get rejected right up front because you're being polarizing, but it's much better than not being polarizing and sliding into the friendship side of things while she's out dating other guys, telling you about these guys that she's dating, coming to you with problems that she's having with these guys. No guy wants to be that guy. No guy wants to be that guy unless he really is enjoying the friendship with this girl. And that's not your case, you're just not that guy. But make it clear right off the bat. Let her reject you, let her push against it. But you'll also find a lot of women who will push against it for a little bit and then soften up to the idea because they thought about it. Maybe they won't talk to you for a little bit, but then all of a sudden they'll start hitting you up again. And that's how you know they're hitting you up, because they also want that too. Because they wouldn't be hitting you up knowing that that's what they're looking for. And also, you'll meet women who are already ready to go, who are already interested in you right off the bat, and they won't push you away. So stop putting yourself in a friend zone, start getting clear, start getting straightforward, and start reaping the benefits of that. Women are looking for men to be straightforward. Men are not being real. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I will see you guys in next week's video. And if you're new to the channel, hit like and subscribe. I'll see you guys around. Peace.